Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om
Are you able to hear us?
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Seriously, I'm just wowed with it. Actually, one thing I wanted to tell, if you all see in the whole video that we all saw just now, it was all so many people, youngsters, whether it was Indians, whether it was Tamil people, whether it was North Indians, whether it was Westerners, so many people from different countries, places, different walks of life. But all of them, just by the age of 2022, when Swamiji started his whole mission in 2003, 2004, Swamiji was already, I think, 21, 22 years old. So this whole time, Swamiji was just at the age of 23. Even if you all take a drive back down your own memory lane, you would have been somewhere trying to figure out which university you have to go to, which college will be right, etc. But Swamiji was already an huge inspiration and icon for youth. Here, if you all see this video, see, Swamiji is visiting the temple is one, but along with that, Swamiji was continuously working on reviving so many traditions that were lost, and Swamiji had already healed millions and thousands of people out of cancer, so many diseases that they never found the cure for. Understand? Just in his 20s, a young boy, a young boy from a remote village. Understand this, it's something huge for us to even comprehend, for us to even cognize. Someone from a remote village who does not have any kind of support, he doesn't have anyone who's going to be backing him up, anybody who's going to be supporting him. And he's having a huge following, not just from Tamil Nadu. See, there are many things in this. In 20s, if somebody wants to be doing something, they'll be planning with the knowledge that they have. You'll be planning your career. Actually, why don't we all do this? Just take a moment and leave your comments on what were you doing when you were 20 years old. What was it that you were doing? Were you having a job? Were you looking for a job? Were you attending an interview? Were you planning for your life? Or maybe you were supporting your parents, you were trying to help them. What was it that you were doing in your 20s when you were 20 years old? If you're not at 20, or if you are 20, what is it that you're doing now? Take a moment to answer this. Were you looking for, maybe you were getting married, or you were trying to learn what to do, or you're trying to adjust that suddenly you have become 20 and now the whole life is on you, or you're struggling to cope up with like starting your life where you have to be dependent on yourself. What was it that you were doing at your 20s? Just take a moment and leave a comment. And if you want us to read your answers, you can even tweet it with the hashtag Nithyananda. Just use the hashtag Nithyananda and tweet it. What was it that you were doing in your 20s? So now when you are seeing this is what you are doing in your 20s, how many people were dependent on you when you were 20? 4, 5, sometimes none. Maybe your parents were taking care of themselves. Actually, here I just wanted to add one important point. See, for us, like 20 itself, we are all like so perplexed, and many of us are still trying to, understand, come to terms with how life goes, because that's when we finish our college, all our carefree days, and then we are entering into a very serious part of our life. But even before 20 actually, Swamiji had already finished, I think, 9 years of Parivrajaka, where Swamiji had walked just with his, through the feet. Swamiji had walked across in length and breadth of India, from Kanyakumari to Kashi, and from the east and eastern side and the western side of India. Swamiji had walked all the important Tirtha Kshetras, and much before that, Swamiji had already had his enlightenment experience. Swamiji had already taken sannyas. Swamiji had already practiced and understood the yoga, the importance of yoga, and physically Swamiji had already trained his body as one of the best yogic bodies. And Swamiji had also already served many sadhus and become part of many, like Swamiji was also in the Ramakrishna Mutt. He was there as a brahmachari. Like before 20 itself, Swamiji had such, like I would say, one whole lifetime Swamiji had lived already before the age of 20. So by the age of 20, not just he was well prepared for him to start. So I wouldn't even say he started at 20. That would, because he had already started before that. Even to this day, understand the impact that he had created in his childhood, that even to this day, if we go and ask in his birthtown, which is Tiruvannamalai, all the people of Tiruvannamalai literally own Swamiji, and each one of them have an array of memories to share with, array of spiritual experiences that they have experienced, that they'll be waiting to share with all of us. They've been there, seen Swamiji in multiple dimensions. So at his 20s, he had already had so many lives that were dependent on him. And he has been very, very responsible to make sure that not just they are all enriched, but all of them are given the enlightened lifestyle itself. And each one, so we have millions of people who have been healed from very chronic diseases. Many cases, they were very fatal, and they have been healed from it, and they're alive today. We can go on and on telling about this, but he's just giving a brief introduction so that all of us understand that it is this hard work that he's doing, which nobody can even fathom or comprehend about. By 42, if somebody has to create a nation, see, a nation's history is always written for over the years of how each one will have so many founding fathers. Each nation, if you just go open the history book of each nation and study it, you will understand how each of them have so many founding fathers for them. So many people from each one struggling. There will be a particular motto behind it, and there will be a lot of fights and wars and everything, where it will be a huge group of people who have done that, faced that wars, won that wars, and then created a nation. And it will take generations together. Exactly. Here we have a young man who's just 40 years old, and not just declaring that he'll create a Hindu nation. He has already created it, and he has already announced about the opening of the reserve bank of that nation, and a nation for which so many enemies are just against it. Why? Because they are against Hinduism. For so many people, their vested interests are getting shaken. Despite of all of that, how can one single man create a nation? Just even if someone has the guts to declare that he'll create a nation, in a nation, not just national, international wide TV channel, every day watched by millions.
And his one announcement, even his announcement that he's going to announce becomes a viral news that is being discussed all by many people around the world.
See, if somebody is able to create such an impact, if somebody has the guts to declare itself, that is something great. Here he has not just declared, he has done and shown it, and already announced that he is going to open the Reserve Bank of KAILASA and revive the Hindu economy. Understand, he is something, that is why he is an avatar. I don't want to use any other word because I don't know how else to describe him.
Actually, this hard work of Swamiji's was not, people were not able to tolerate. See, I'm sure there are many of us who are in awe and who are just amazed by this and inspired. But at the same time, there are people who are not able to tolerate the hard work, the real revival, because Swamiji was doing the real work. Swamiji was not any easy, carefree person that people visualize. This, see, every time when something amazing has happened in our history, there have always been traitors. There have always been some cheap people who just go to suck out the positive benefits and to destroy and to not let it happen. There have, even in Swamiji's this, I'm sure we all would understand, if a person is so hardworking and creating a nation by the age of 42, his people are not going to let him do that. And there were so many traitors, so many people who backstabbed in the guise of a devotee who had come, sucked out every time, sucked out so many positivity from the mission and tried to break, tried to destroy. In spite of that, Swamiji had continued. And today, Swamiji has created this whole Kailasa.
Understand, sorry, I just wanted to add something here. See, even if somebody tries to do some good, even let's say for a small city, you all know how much character assassination they go through, how much attack happens. Even they will have so many enemies. See, in your life, if you try to do good to something, you would be seeing there are some people who are against it because their vested interests are getting shaken. We have seen in movies how when the hero wants to do something good and we see the villains, so many villains trying to attack him from all sorts. Yes, when we saw the movie, we were like, wow, it's just a movie. But here we are seeing a real life hero who, not just one or two villains, so many villains, when so many of them come and sit in the Adinam, understand, I am a witness to it. She is a witness to it. Our own, every time I want to even utter the word father, I feel disgusted, but I want all of you to understand. Our own Purvashram biological father, he came in the guise of a devotee, came into the Adinam, tried all his dirty tactics to suck out as much as money as possible. Understand, like this, there have been, over the years, there have been hundreds of terrorizing villains, traitors who have come, who have tried all the best ways they can do to destroy the vision and mission of Swamiji. We all know that the only blackmail that they had, like why the whole persecution started. Most of you might have seen the abusive news which says about Swamiji in a very abusive way. And people, like especially the Indian media, why they are so against Swamiji? Why are they so, like any small thing also they twist it in all sorts and present it negatively? Do you all know when it started, the first thing it started with, the first blackmail it started with, it was, so the only blackmail was Swamiji has to drop this idea of reviving Hinduism. They said, you just say that you're a secular organization, we will leave you. Don't revive, don't promote Hinduism. Swamiji said, no. They might do anything. They threatened Swamiji at gunpoint. They denied food. For 53 days, they kept him in a prison. Swamiji 6 feet. They kept him in a 4 feet by 3 feet prison. They used to pour ice cold water at the floor, make it very, very cold, and poison food and give it to him. So they denied water, denied food many days. Even what we cook in Adinam and take it and go to Swamiji, they will deny it. Such torture they have done. Understand? All these were video recorded in the CCTV camera. And that is why exactly for those 53 days, they had deleted that footage. They don't have CCTV record. Why will they not have the CCTV record just of those 53 days? Because they know what they are doing to Swamiji is completely illegal. So the entire attack, the whole blackmail, the whole threaten that they were trying to do to Swamiji was just this one blackmail. You leave Hinduism, drop Hinduism and go, we will leave you. Our only problem with you is you are reviving Hinduism. We don't want that. You tell that you will stop promoting Hinduism and you'll become a secular guru, how we have many gurus who are they're claiming themselves as secular. They just wanted Swamiji to do that. Become a secular person, we will leave you. Swamiji said, no. You may do anything. I know Paramashiva will protect me. And I will revive Hinduism. They denied the freedom of speech to Swamiji. And the first moment he came out, and when he got the freedom of speech, when he came out of the prison, the first satsang that he gives was about freedom.
See, actually this whole thing, the whole persecution that has happened to Swamiji, it would take days and days and days to elaborately tell. You all may think, how can one person survive so many? You all need to understand, time and again, it is over a period of time where people come in the guise of devotee. See, it's a very, very cunning. I would like to, because I have been a first-hand witness to the dirty conspiracy of culinary Janardhan. So I want to detail out to all of us to understand how strategically they come, execute, suck out the best benefits possible, and then start their mission of destroying Swamiji's hard work. One incident I will just tell you all. There was, when this Kullari Janardhan was in the Adinam, he joined the Adinam, I think in the year of 2016. And he started sucking out money, different ways. What I saw was where he used to sit and he and his wife, they will fight purposely so that we all ask why, what happened, what is happening. Then they will tell, no, we are not having money, there is so much of struggle. And then they would ask Swamiji, and out of his compassion, when it comes to his Adinavasi, the people who are within, Swamiji always takes care of the entire family. So there was crores of rupees that Kullari's wife took. This happened on one side.
I just like to actually explain this a little. See, if you observe this situation even, I'd like to elaborate it so all of you understand. We all lived as a whole family in the Adinam, and as I was sharing, even in his 20s, he already had thousands of people who were economically also dependent on him, meaning whatever they had, they left their homes, everything, and came off, and they were completely dependent on Swamiji. Swamiji, like that only even our family was, at least that's how Culinary and his wife claimed to be. I just wanted to put it in quotes because all of you need to understand that was not their real motive. Their motive was to suck as much as possible from the organization. So they came in, and as she was describing, they create a fight. So what happens in a fight? So they tell, oh, okay, we have a lot of loans and we are fighting because of that. And I don't want to go out, and we have come here only believing Swamiji. So we want Swamiji to solve it. And then Swamiji will say, he's more compassionate. And money and all, he'll never even question them or anything. He'll tell, all right, for the sake of a simple one loan issue, you guys don't destroy your relationship. Your relationship is much more important. He'll give importance to relationships. He'll give importance to the space of completion. And for that, he gave the money. And what did these people do? Like this, they create multiple situations. I think at least easily some 10 to 15 times.
But this was only one way of sucking out money. See, one more was where he used to, this was happening in the front face, like where he used to continuously create this fight. It was such an ugly, disgusting, I would say that they were one of the most ugliest and disgusting people that ever lived in the organization. That the whole Sangha that ever lived were these two who would always fight in front of public. And one more side behind this part was like I was completely oblivious of their intentions and behind what they used to do. But this whole financial embezzlement that he was doing was found out by Matattva Priya.
But actually that was in a different situation. So as I was explaining, like we were all in the arena, and his financial embezzlement. For many of you might be wondering, who is this Culinary and what is it we are talking about? I'm seeing even few people are sending the messages asking who it is. Understand, whom we are talking about, whom we are referring to is, right now there's a huge attack happening on Swamiji and the Sangha, and already one big all women's university and an all female monastery complex have been illegally destroyed. Destroyed means even the building has been crushed to ground, and it was illegally done, and over, I think, more than 40 crore worth property, like a lot of silver jewels, golden deities, all of these were illegally stolen away by a group of goons and police, and parents are behind us, and they are trying to kill us because we are a witness to the crimes that they have committed, and we are telling them they are trying to attack and kill Swamiji, which we are completely against. And because we are a witness to their crimes, they are trying to kill both of us. So when we are referring to Culinary, we are referring to our biological Purvashram father. And when we are telling to Culinary's wife, we are referring to our biological Purvashram mother. And because I'm really disgusted to even use mother, father, all these are very sacred words for us. So using it on them, I feel really disgusted. So basically we are presenting about what all happened. Like just giving one example to all of you in how many levels some just face the persecution. Just by giving one example of Culinary. Like the who used to be talking to the vendors, like a connecting point between the organization and the vendors. So he used to be managing it, and he used to be talking to them about it, about the rates, everything, negotiating with them. What actually happened was when he had started negotiating with the vendors, dealing the vendors directly, he started to he had a separate Binami account. He will tell a higher price, a high price to the organization, and he will tell, he'll actually not have the right vendors. He'll change the vendors, and he'll have lower grade vendors, meaning he'll tell, see, you deliver just 50% of quality and you take this much commission, and I'll give you this much of amount. He used to create a whole group of vendors who are completely like cheating, like continuously they will be cheating in the quality of products that they are giving. And many vendors will be naive about it, because for them they get a lower rate, so they deliver for that. And to the organization, he will tell a huge amount. He will embezzle most of that money and just give a part of it to the vendors. And where this whole money goes, it is Binami account. Only by looking into accounts and see, and the most unfortunate thing is, we have seen, like we both were actually trusting, okay, at least now he used to torture us when we were back in home. He used to torture us, he used to not even be with us in home. He used to stay with his immoral affair that he had, extramarital affair that he had. After having 4 children, he used to be sleeping with so many women. And we have gone through a lot in our childhood. So when we came to Gurukul, when we joined Gurukul, it was a huge relief for us. It felt like an utopia for me, like a new life for me. So when we actually thought, okay, he has now come to Adinam to change, and he'll really become a good person, and at least now he may realize his responsibility as a father. He may say, at least now he might start being a good father. No, not just not being a good father. He destroyed the very idea of father that we all had by becoming a demon, and now trying to kill his own daughters. He's behind our lives, and he has announced this in a national news media channel, still going on. And we are afraid to go back to our home country. We are afraid to go back, and I'm 21. I'm still not able to step out of the place I'm living in, afraid of my life.
And actually, when she found out about that financial embezzlement after she had graduated from Gurukul, one day she found out, and when she called that Kulnari Janardhan and asked, he immediately leave the whole Sangha. Sangha means organization. So I'm going to leave the whole Sangha right now. And while this was happening on one side, which I didn't know, I was in Gujarat, he called me one day on the 1st of November. He called me and he started threatening me to file a false rape charge against Swamiji. This is where I got to know, it came in terms with the reality that he was a conspirator. He was not just, see, even if there's a person who is just a normal, like, oh, who's someone like doing some, continuously doing mistakes, it's fine. No. But he was cunning, manipulative, conspirator who was hell-bent on destroying the mission after sucking out the benefits and positivity. He took money, he took contacts, everything. And after that, he came out. And the moment he knew that she had found out about the financial embezzlement, immediately he
and trying to destroy Swamiji and the Sangha. Of course, the hard work, anything you do with hard work will never leave you and go. And Swamiji has proved it by living it and showing to all of us. This has been like the whole way how Swamiji has revived this entire Hinduism. See, understand, as I was sharing, the only thing that they were all attacking Swamiji for, the only blackmail that they were having was, you drop this idea of Hinduism. You like how all these, there are many secular gurus who all will tell that whatever they're telling is secular and they don't promote Hinduism, who even go and declare, oh, this is not from Hinduism. Like tell, oh, yoga is not from Hinduism, that is not from Hinduism. They go on talking about being secular and telling, removing the roots of Hinduism from everything and destroying Hinduism through that. They wanted Swamiji to be like that. And for that, they have physically poisoned Swamiji. They've attacked. There has been more than 100, 500 assassination attempts since murder attempts on Swamiji.
People, Swamiji, in Swamiji's own campus, which Swamiji built out of his hard work for so many years. Swamiji had poured his life, blood, sweat and energy and built it, and people jumped into the campus in the place where he was staying. Swamiji was staying with weapons. This also, I'm just telling you all the degree of attempts that happened. Kulnari Janardhan had poisoned Swamiji's food physically.
They want, see, when you all, this is something that all of us have always seen, right? Whether it be in movies or you read books, you hear some epic stories, anything. We've always seen, even if something small, some small good the hero wants to do, there's so many villains waiting to attack him. It is good, like when we see in the movie, we feel so sorry for the hero. We feel like, oh my God, if at all this hero is in real life, I would support him. Why are the others not understanding that he's only wanting to do good? But now, in reality, you all can see. We saw some time ago, we saw the video where in his 20s, he is just going to a temple and there are millions flocked in the temple just to catch a glimpse of darshan of Swamiji's, just to have one glimpse. And at what time is this? 5 a.m. in the morning. I think we should just watch that video clip once again so we understand how many people have been inspired just seeing Swamiji and how many lives were dependent on Swamiji. And at what age? At his 20s. So understand, you all know if you crossed your 20, you would know what you've been doing at 20, how confused you were in your 20s. So many people will not even be clear. And if someone is clear and they're able to even do some startup, if they're successful in their 20s, we feel wowed about them. That time, Swamiji, not just about being successful in what he wanted to accomplish, he had already started building a huge empire, huge nation, and had thousands of people dependent on him. When he was able to do that, when he was doing that, when he had already had thousands of people dependent on him, other people, when they're seeing this, their vested interests start getting shaken. And that is the reason they wanted to attack Swamiji. Understand, if you want good to be done to you, you need to be supporting the good side. You need to be supporting it. They are ruthlessly trying to pull out all the Hindus and trying to pull out all the roots of Hinduism through all possible ways. That is why if you see through all movies, in every advertisements, the concepts that movies promote, and social media what gets told? Hindu concepts, Hindu ideas, Hindu gurus. In every movie, there will be a scene, especially in the Indian movies, there are so many scenes where every movie will carry a scene abusing and trolling Hindu gurus. They want us to hate Hinduism. But Swamiji is very clear that how powerful yesterday he declared that he is back to revive Hinduism. And he will not let Hinduism to die, come what may. He has proved it and proving it. Even now his life is a threat. So many, the Indian national media, all the media channels are in open media, they're putting such hateful messages. They're putting such hateful news telling they'll attack Swamiji, they'll kill Swamiji, they'll assassinate him.
Actually, if you see, this whole Indian media is like, I have to use the word prostitutes, because they can be bought by anyone easily. Once they will talk about something in some way and then they will twist. Same way, even in Swamiji. Swamiji was persecuted. This Indian media, I should say all media is like that. But Indian media is just one of the most cheapest of its kind, because anyone pays, they can present one, manipulate the truth into anything. This we have seen firsthand in our own experiences, where every day we came, we cried, begged, pleaded, shouted, did all possible ways to tell that we are not kidnapped, we are safe, but just falling for the cheap money that Kulnari Janardhan had given them, and the
cheap
incident.
TRP rate.
Yes, and just for the cheap TRP rate, they all put our own pictures of the videos where we are saying we are safe and started calling that we are kidnapped.
See,
This Kulnari Janardhan continuously used his political support, used his political clout and influence, used his media to play the victim card to people. On one side, continuously claiming as if he is a poor, this thing, suffering so much. On one more side, calling us as prostitutes, using all four-letter words against us so cheaply.
I think to talk about especially this culinary and its cheapness, I think it'll take so many days to even explain to all of you the degree of torture that has been done and being going on. I think it's time now that we all will get ready, get prepared to witness, to have the live audience of the divine, to receive the darshan of the avatar. So let's get prepared for that. We were just talking about how in his 20s, he had thousands of people all across the globe dependent on him. And now in his 40s, he has already created a nation and has billions who are dependent on him. So let's get prepared to receive darshan from Swamiji. Please sit straight. Sit with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Close your eyes. Breathe in and breathe out deeply and
Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Ananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Connecting with the divine with your eyes closed is meditation. Connecting with the divine with your eyes open is darshan. Come, let us all now move from meditation to darshan. Slowly, very slowly, please open your eyes.
ಎಂತ ಆನಂದ ಇದು
Nithyanandeshwara Paramashivoham Nithyanandeshwari Parashakti Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respect. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, sitting with us all over the world, all the living and practicing Hindus and KAILASA's ministers, ambassadors, diplomats, consulate generals, supporters. I welcome all of you with my love and respect. First, let us offer our devotion, worship, prayers, surrender to Paramashiva Ganapati on this Ganesha Chaturthi Brahmotsavam, Ganeshwara. Then we'll enter into the Satsang.
Ananda Ganesha, Sri Mahaganapati, and at the feet of Jagat Guru Mahasannidhanam, His Divine Holiness Swamiji. Bija Puragadeshu Karmukaruja Chakrabja Pashotpalav Vrihyagrasva Vishana Ratna Kalasha Prodyat Karambhoruhaha Dhyeyo Vallabhayasa Padmakaraya Shlishto Jvaladbhushaya Vishwotpatti Vipatti Samsthiti Karo Vignesha Ishtarthadaha Om Dhurasi Dhurvadhurvantan Dhurvatanyo Osman Dhurvati Tandhur Vayam Dhurvamasvan Devanamati Saskitamam Papritamam Juhtatamam Vanhitamam Devabhutamam Ahritamasi Havirdhanam Drigambhasvamahvar Mitrasya Tvachakusha Prekshema Dherma Samviktha Matvahi Kusham Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha Ananda Ganeshaya Namaha Bhupamagrapayami Om Uddiyipyasvajata Vedo Paghanan Nirritim Mama Pashubhischamahyamavaha Jivanancha Disho Disha Mano Higumti Jata Vedo Gamashvam Purushan Jagat Abhibhradagna Agahi Shriyama Paripataya Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha Ananda Ganeshaya Namaha Ekaharati Deepam Sandarshayami Om Madhuvatartayate Madhuksharanti Sindhavaha Madhvirnasantoshadhihi Madhunaktamutoshati Madhumatparthivagimrajaha Madhudyaurastuna Pita Madhumanno Vanaspatir मधुमागम् अस्तु सूर्यः माद्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः मधु 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 ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः आनन्दगणेशाय नमः नानाविधानि नैवेद्यानि निवेदयामि ॐ सोमो वा ये तस्य राज्यमादत्ते यो राजासन् राज्यो वा सोमेन यजते देवसुवामेतानि हवीगुषि भवन्ति य एतावन्तो वै देवानागं सवाः स एवास्मि सवान् प्रयच्छन्ति स एनं पुनस्त्वन्ते राज्याय देवसूराजा भवति ॐ सर्वस्याप्त्यै सर्वस्य जित्यै सर्वमेव तेनाप्नोति सर्वं जयति एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् ॐ गं गणपतये नमः ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः आनन्दगणेशाय नमः सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः सर्वोपचार पूजार्थे सर्वापराधक्षमापनार्थे समस्तमङ्गलप्राप्त्यर्थे आनन्दकर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि
Paramashiva's message directly from KAILASA. Intention to be established in superconsciousness strengthens the manifestation of superconsciousness in you, makes many of your unconscious patterns irrelevant, not only complete, clean, not only you get detoxed, those patterns become irrelevant, means they never come back again. Listen. Three major things are declared in Hindu tradition as a powerful detox process support for manifesting conscious intention and superconsciousness. First, ahara, the diet. Second, adhyayana, shastra, studying the scriptures, infusing powerful cognitions. Third, aradhana, puja. These 3 A's, ahara, adhyayana, aradhana, these 3 put together is a sure shot for detox and to manifest conscious intention, superconscious state, space, powers, being, and enlightenment, everything, all the best things. So today, I am introducing 3 Nirahara Samyamas. Already we have 1 Nirahara Samyama. Now I am introducing 3 more Samyamas. Rama Nirahara Samyama, Krishna Nirahara Samyama, Vedavyasa Nirahara Samyama. All these 3 also will be managed by the same team under Sri Pranavananda, who is managing the Nirahara Samyama. Rama Nirahara Samyama, forest fruits diet, studying the 108 Upanishads, the Muktikopanishad, compiled and presented by Ramachandra Prabhu, and Paramashiva Puja. Rama himself did Shiva Puja only his whole life. He was a great Shaivite, wearing Rudraksha and doing Shiva Puja. Enough of Shastra Pramanas are there to show Rama used to do Shiva Puja every day before going for his morning activities, the day's activities. And I have a reference of Rama's fruit diet from Valmiki Ramayana, Aranya Kandam, first Sarka, 7th sloka. Phalamula sanaitandai sira Krishna jinambaraihi Surya Vaishwanaravaischa Puranaihi Munibirvritam. They were the ancient, long-living sages clothed in bark and dark deerskin, who by living on fruits and roots have gained control over themselves and their senses and have glowing radiance like the sun or the fire. So this is the Vanavasa diet. Next I am introducing, of course I have more Shastra Pramanas, I will put everything in the Facebook.
Nithya
Sorry for the technical glitch. Please listen. I'll give you all the Shastra Pramanas of Sri Rama Nirahara Samyama. Rama Nirahara Samyama. Anyone wants to get enlightened, please practice this Samyama. This is most powerful Samyama to realize Upanishads. Now I am reading out the Shastra Pramanas, and I will also be posting this along with the gist. You can all enjoy these Shastra Pramanas from Valmiki Ramayana, the most trusted biography of Rama, verified by Rama himself, sung by Lava and Kusha in Rama Sabha, in Rama's court. So, this is Valmiki Ramayana, Aranyakanta, first Sarga, 22nd Sloka. Eva mukva falai mulaihi pushpai vanyai cha ragavam anyai cha vividaharai sa lakshmanam apujayan. Having said so, the sages offered with reverence fruits, roots, flowers and other forest foods to Rama and Lakshmana. Next. Aranyakantam, 74th Sarka, 17th Sloka, 17th Sloka. Mayadu vividam vanyam sanchitam prusharshaba tavarte prushavyakya vyakrama pambayadira sambhavam. Sabari said, O best among men, I have collected and kept for your sake different kinds of forest food grown on the bank of Pamba. Mayadu vividam vanyam sanchitam purusharshaba tavarte prushavyakra pambaya dhirasambhavam. And these Shastra Pramanas show very clearly the diet of Sri Ramachandra. And also I have Shastra Pramanas for the Aradhana of Sri Ramachandra. Sri Rama used to worship, do Shiva Puja every day. There are enough references. I'll share that also with you. Now next is Krishna Nirahara Samyama. Krishna Nirahara Samyama is having dairy diet, Hindu non-violent dairy diet, consisting of milk, butter, buttermilk, ghee, all the dairy products. Having that as a diet, reading Gita and doing Shiva Puja. Please understand, Krishna was a great Shiva Bhakta. He used to do Shiva Puja every day. We have enough Shastra Pramanas for that also. I'll give you enough Shastra Pramanas. Now, the basic introduction about this dairy diet. Ayurveda Nikandu Bhava Prakasha Adhikara Dadivarga Sutra 6. Pavitram Deepanam Hrityam Pushtikrit Pavanapaham. Cow's yogurt is purifying, kindles the digestive fire, pleasant to the stomach, nourishing and removes vata dosha. Qualities of milk is described in Ayurveda Nikandu, Bhavaprakasha Adhigara Dukta Varga Sutra 1 and 2. Duktam sumaduram sniktam vada pittaharam sudam satmyam sarva sariranam jivanam brahmanam palyam metyam ayushyam rasayanam. Milk has the following qualities: sweetness, stickiness or viscosity, ability to remove vada and pitta, coolness, ability in making all beings to be grounded in their consciousness, ability to give life, nourishing quality, ability to give strength and ability to awaken intelligence, ability to increase longevity, anti-aging properties. Qualities of cow's butter. Ayurveda Nigandu Bhava Prakasha says, Purvakanta Mishra Prakarana Adhikara Navanida Varka Sutra 1. Hitam Varna Balaknikrit Vada Pitta Srukshaya Arsho Artidakasa Kritat Hidam Palake Vritte Viseshat Amritam Shisho. Meaning, cow's butter is beneficial to health, increases luster, increases bodily agni, reduces vada, pitta and blood, removes piles problems, paralysis of the muscles on one side of the face and neck. It is very much beneficial in young children, and in the aged ones, it is nectar for infants. So, Shastra Pramana for Krishna Nirahara Samyama, I gave something, but we have some more. I'll share with you in the Facebook postings, along with the Satsang gist. The third is Vedavyasa Samyama. Go on a diet of basmati rice grown in Himalayas, meditate on Paramashiva and read Brahma Sutra. I have given elaborate commentary. Watch those satsangs and read Brahma Sutra. You can read Sankara Bhashya and Srikanta Bhashya. Srikanta Shivacharya has written a wonderful Bhashya. It is available in Tamil, English, both languages. And also Swami Asudoshanandaji of Ramakrishna Math has written a beautiful commentary on Brahma Sutra, compiling from various Bhashyas. I strongly recommend that book. It's written in Tamil. In English also various commentaries are available. You can read. Kaitara Vada Pittagna Kurava Metya Chaiva Palavaha. This is the Ayurveda Nigandu, Bhavaprakasha, Purvakanta, Mishra Prakarana Adhigara Danyavarga says, rice grown in Ketar, means the Himalayas, removes Vada and Pitta. It is heavy and hence gives groundedness, kindles intelligence, produces strength. Usually I download and tell, and exactly that same thing will be there in the Shastra Pramana. I uttered, eat the rice grown in Himalayas before we found the Shastra Pramana. I saw from the cosmic records and told. Now we found the exact precise Shastra Pramana. Anyhow, I am introducing all these three samyamas every month. The first day of the month, all four samyamas, Sri Rama Samyama, Sri Krishna Samyama, Sri Vyasa Samyama, and Nithyananda Nirahara Samyama. All these four will start every month, first day. People can register and you will be given guidance and orientations, support by a beautiful ecosystem evolved with Sri Pranavananda and his team. They are doing a wonderful work. So you can enroll for any samyama and start practicing it. And now, if you have any questions, please email us. We will email this link, we will clarify based on Shastra Pramanas. So, Pramana for Vedavyasa Samyama from Yajnavalkya Smriti, Prayaschitta Adhyaya 31st Sloka, Kala Agni Karma Mrityu Vayu Manongnyanam Tapojalam Paschadapa Nirahara Sarve Amisutti Hetavaha. This is Pramana for Nirahara. The translation is time, fire, action, soil, air, mind, knowledge, penance, water, reliving, and nirahara. All of this are means for purification. Time purifies, fire purifies, soil purifies the skin, air purifies the internal organs, mind can purify your buddhi, powerful cognitions, knowledge can purify your very consciousness, tapas can purify all your psychological, physiological, emotional existence. Water can purify many things internally and externally. Reliving, paschadapa means completion. Reliving and relieving. And nirahara. All these are amazing, powerful method for detox. I have seen my own guru, Raghupati Yogi. He will take the temple sand and mix it with the Vazhattaru Saru. Vazha means the core of banana trees. Banana tree stem. With that, from that he will take juice, which will be very thick. He will mix that juice with that temple sand and apply it on the back spine to awaken the Kundalini Shakti and detox people. It used to work miracles. Anyhow, soon I will start all those Ayurvedic Aushadha processes also in KAILASA, providing health, everything. We have a team of doctors getting trained in sannyas, Siddha, Ayurvedic, Allopathy, many doctors, team of doctors getting trained in sannyas. My own daughter Atma Priya is a doctor. And we have team of doctors getting trained for sannyas. Actually, all they need is the sannyas training. power manifestation training. Otherwise, the modern day medical education is too little. The Hindu traditional medicine has so much to offer. But the modern day medicine gives a kind of an authority to practice. For that only these modern day medicine certificates are needed. Otherwise, the Hindu medical system has so much to offer. And anyhow, the good news is I am going to revive all this in Kailasa. Everything is ready. Soon, let this pandemic be over and international traveling start. You can all come to Kailasa physically and enjoy Kailasa and all the great things Kailasa has to offer. Yes. The next thing. Everything is ready for launching the Reserve Bank of Kailasa and Federal Reserve of Kailasa. The 8 units associated to Reserve Bank of Kailasa. With the grace of Ganapati and Paramashiva, the Reserve Bank of Kailasa is already international news, not just regional or national, it is international news. Let me introduce Kailasa in few words. Listen. Hinduism had 56 nations. Pandya, Chola, Kannada, Telunga, Gurjara, Surangi, Kashi, Gandhara, Nepala, Cambodia, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, Lankapuri, 56 nations, Aganda Bharat. From Afghanistan, the present day Afghanistan, Gandhar, that is Gandhara, from where Gandhari and Saguni came, and this side Nepal, from Nepal, Sita Pirati, Mother Sita came. Gadaram of Malaysia, Gandhara of Afghanistan. We had 56 nations. All the currencies we used in 56 Hindu nations and all the economic policies we used in those 56 nations the internal economic policies and economic policies for external trade, currency exchange. These 56 nations, economic policies, economic strategies and currencies, everything I am trying to revive and make them legitimate, functional system. Please understand. As I said many times, Hinduism needs revivers, not reformers. I am not reformer, I am reviver. Understand? I am not reformer, I am reviver. So, this 56 Hindu nations, whatever currencies we had and whatever policies we had and whatever strategies we had. Last 2 years we worked, and I have a beautiful map of Akhanda Bharat, all the 56 Hindu nations. You can see historically we had all these 56 nations as Hindu nations. So, all the currencies which was used in those 56 nations, all the economic policies and strategies, last 2 years we worked, studied more than 100 books. 8 sannyasis helped me to study, collect, organize. With this, we evolved economic strategies, policies, currency designs. Everything is ready. Everything is ready to be launched. In Hinduism, gold is not only valuable, it is sacred. Please understand. Gold is given a religious sacred status in Hinduism. So, all currencies will be printed only in pure gold. All currencies will be in pure gold. 1 tola is 1 kasu. In Sanskrit, the KAILASA currency will be called as Swarna Mudra or Swarna Pushpa. In English, it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil, it will be called as Porkasu. 1 tola. 1 tola gold. In the modern day measurement, if you want to know, it will be almost like 11 point some grams. 1 tola gold will be called as 1 Swarna Mudra. 1 porkasu, 1 Kailasian dollar. By its own weight and possession, it will have value. 1 tola gold is 11.66 grams gold as per modern day grams measurement. So, we have Kal Kasu, Arak Kasu, 1 Porkasu, 2 காசு, 3 காசு, 4 காசு, 5 காசு, 10 காசு. Those are the units in which the coins are ready. Understand? In Sanskrit, it will be called as Swarna Mudra or Swarna Pushpa. In English, it will be called as Kailasian dollar. In Tamil, it will be called as Porkasu. All the printing, in a way I should say word minting, everything is done, everything is ready. On Vinayak Chaturthi day, I will be introducing, and the compilation of the policies are also done. It will all be released. I am just trying to revive and make the Hindu coins, currencies, economic systems, policies, strategies legitimate and functional system. See, Hinduism needs revivers, not reformers. I want everything to be revived as it was. So last 2 years, thanks to my team, which worked tirelessly, sincerely, collecting large amount of data from the internet, how the coins looked in Kiradi, how the coins looked in Chola kingdom, how the coins looked in Surangi kingdom, how the coins looked in the Indus civilization, how the coins looked in Ganges civilization. Large amount of data is available in the internet. Thanks to all those archaeologists, researchers who uploaded the information in the internet and who published books, we could get all that knowledge and organize it, and we try to revive them as close as possible. As close as possible. All currencies of Kailasa will be in gold, only gold. Because gold is not just precious. In Hindu tradition, it is sacred. Gold is sacred. So, on Ganesh Chaturthi, with the grace of Ganapati, Paramashiva, Lakshmi, Venkateshwara Swami, Kubera, Swarnagarshana Bhairava, with all their grace, revealing and releasing, it will be more like a ritualistic inauguration, making it into functional may happen very soon. And I have lots of books which we studied, the list of books, we are acknowledging all of them. We are making the long list of actually books and other research articles, references, all put together, it comes to something like a 300, more than 360, 100 books, more than 100 books and other articles we collected and read from the internet and various other books and sources. Around, we are acknowledging everyone. We are thanking everyone. We made a document thanking all of them. And the exact, as close as possible to those coin models, to those format, we try to revive. So I thank everyone supported me intellectually, sharing your time. Many people who shared treasure, many people shared talent. I thank every one of you. And also Hinduism considers grain as one of the wealth. So the grains will be used for better system. The Kailasa will have the better system also. And one more important thing, the economic policies of Kailasa Reserve Bank will be following Vedas and Agamas. For example, a Brahmana Varana person, a Vaidika or a Shivacharya or Bhattacharya or Dikshit, who is practicing Brahmana by the lifestyle, not just by birth, by lifestyle, Varna. Brahmana by Varna, those Brahmins All the Sandhya Vandana they do, all the Shiva Puja they do, all the temple worship they do, Parartha Puja or Atmartha Puja or all the other Anushtanas they do. They get punya, which is cosmic currency, with which they can go to Swargaloka, Vaikunta, Kailasa, Tapoloka and live. They also get country currency, like Swarna Mudra, Purkasu, Kailasian dollar, to run their day-to-day life. So, Kailasa is going to follow the same economic principles. They are practicing. Varana Brahmanas can encash their lifestyle, spiritual, religious practices and teaching. Not only they get punya, cosmic currency, they get country currency also. And one more thing, they don't need to give their cosmic currency to receive country currency. No, they get both. Cosmic currency they can enjoy by going to Devaloka or Swargaloka or Vaikunta or Kailasa, wherever they want. Country currency they can withdraw, they can receive from Kailasa, Kailasa government, Reserve Bank of Kailasa, to run their day-to-day life. It will be in various levels in the form of grains, precious gems, precious metal. That precious metal is the kasus. And the Kailasa, all the Kailasa currency will be gold, as I said, because the Vedas give gold not just a status of precious, status of sacred. Paramashiva himself is worshipped as Hiranya Rupaya, Hiranya Varanam. Mahalakshmi is called as Hiranya Varanam. And Paramashiva is called as Hiranya Rupaya. So, Swarna is given status of sacred in Hindu tradition. So, all coins will be, currencies will be in Swarna. Hinduism also declares many other things as Dana, wealth. All those will get a legitimate status of wealth. Grain, I'll read out, and the day of release, I'll give all the details. So, each one Swarna Mudra, one Purkas, one Kailasian dollar, we have made in some 25 designs. By its weight, it will be worthy. The designs we made it to revive all kinds of coins which was there in all the 56 Hindu nations. Some Hindu Desha had Ganesha coins, some had Nandi, some had Shiva, some had Vishnu. So, we wanted to revive all sampradayas. So, in one Purkasu itself, in one Purkasu, one Kailasian dollar, one Swarna Mudra, we are not making just one type, we are making some 25-30 type, one Swarna Mudra. Same way, two Swarna Mudra will have some another 30-40 type. And Kalkas, the quarter, will have some 10-20 type. This is the way we have worked. The definition of Dana in Hindu tradition, Dravyam, Viddam, Swabadeyam, Riktam, Ruktam, Danam, Vasu, Hiranyam, Dravinam, Dyumnam, Artarai, Vibhava, Api. Means the synonyms of the word Dana. Dravyam, material. Vittam, currency. Swapateyam, owned, earned property. Riktam, inherited property. Ruktam, possession. Dhanam, money. Vasu, land. Hiranyam, gold. Dravinam, movable property. Dyumnam, power and strength. Artha, business concern. Knowledge, strategies, and the work you do. Rai, riches. Vibhava, magnanimity, omnipresence, and power. Okay, now the methods through which people can earn currencies are detailed way described. Paramashiva declares food has to be completely freely available for the whole nation. So we are going to follow the same procedure. Food, knowledge. See, not only the guru should not charge the student. If guru does not have money to feed the students, you see, in Hindu tradition, the student, not only you can't charge the student has to be given food, given all the things needed, and given education. Intention to study is worshipped in Hindu tradition. So if a child has an intention to study, he becomes a brahmachari. So from that moment, the Hindu society is responsible for giving food, shelter, education, everything needed for that brahmachari. The guru is responsible for providing everything to a brahmachari who want to study. If guru does not have, if guru is not wealthy enough, he has to go for bhiksha. He is allowed to beg. And brahmacharis are also allowed to beg. You can beg, but guru is bound to provide everything to the brahmacharis and give education. We are going to be following the same policy. Not only knowledge is free, all your survival needs during your study period also is free. And we are going to be following the same principles. My vision is to provide all these services to all the 2 billion Hindus all over the world. More than 1.2 billion born Hindus and around 800 million, 0.8 million practicing Hindus are there all over the world. So I feel my personal vision is to provide these services to all the 2 billion people all over the world. Let's see, with the grace of Paramashiva, we will be able to do it. Same way, in Hindu tradition, doctors are paid not based on you falling sick, but based on your income. Whole village gives share from the harvest to the doctor. Doctor makes sure the whole village is healthy. This is called healthy medical industry. See, only by you falling sick, doctor is going to gain money. How do you expect doctor should be praying for your health? If the policies are impractical, why are you demanding extreme moral standards from doctors? Tell me. Policies should be practical. If policies are impractical and constantly blaming doctors, accusing doctors, come on, that's impractical, wrong. Policy should be right. When doctor knows the village's health, my county's health, my taluk's health, my area's health is going to make me more wealthy, he will do research on your diet, he will support you in every level to be healthy, because your health makes him wealthy. Not your sickness. Your body is not income source for him. Your active life is income source for him. Understand the shift. This is Hindu economic policies. So, the Kailasa will have the same policies. In Kailasa, we will be practicing these same policies. So, all the economic policies are up. It runs more than 300 pages. And also, here I give an open request. Anybody who has knowledge in Hindu economic principles, maybe from Shastras or the modern day application of Shastras, in any form you want to support us, like sending some old books or sharing your thoughts and ideas, we humbly welcome you, and with gratitude we will accept your knowledge input, your knowledge support. Please contact at kailasa.org. You can send your suggestions, knowledge inputs to this mail ID, acknowledging your contribution with your name. We will add this into our economic policies. We only request you to be true to the Hindu scriptures, Vedas and Agamas, Veda, Agama, Purana, Itihasa. These are what we consider as authentic Hindu scriptures. And of course, the Apta Pramanas, like from the scriptures, whatever is derived, you can refer Apta Pramanas also. We will be happy to receive any knowledge input to add into our policies. It is just a simple, humble, devoted service to Paramashiva, Veda Mata, to revive Sanatana Hindu Dharma. ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் கைலாசாவை அறிமுகப்படுத்த விரும்புகின்றேன். ஹிந்து மதத்திற்கு 56 நாடுகள் இருந்தன. பாண்டிய தேசம், சோழ தேசம், கூர்ஜர தேசம், கம்போடியா எனப்படும் காம்போஜ தேசம், காந்தாரம் இன்றைய ஆப்கானிஸ்தானம், அன்றைய காந்தாரம், நேபாளம் என்று பரந்து விரிந்த அகண்ட பாரதமாக இந்து மதத்திற்கு 56 தேசங்கள் இருந்தன. இந்த 56 தேசங்களிலும் நீங்க பார்க்கலாம், இந்த 56 தேசங்களுடைய மேப்பு. இந்த 56 தேசங்களிலும் புழக்கத்திலும் பழக்கத்திலும் இருந்த பொருளாதார கொள்கைகள் மற்றும் கரன்சி, நாணயங்கள், இந்த அமைப்புகளை வகுத்து தொகுத்து அவைகளை சட்டப்பூர்வமாக மாற்றி அவைகளை ஃபங்க்ஷனல் சிஸ்டமாக, உயிரோடு இருக்கின்ற கடைபிடிக்கக்கூடிய வாழ்க்கை முறையாக மாற்றுவதற்கான எங்கள் சிறு முயற்சிதான் இந்த கைலாசாவின் ரிசர்வ் பேங்க், ரிசர்வ் பேங்க் ஆஃப் கைலாசா. கடந்த 2 ஆண்டுகள் 100க்கும் மேற்பட்ட புத்தகங்கள், 360க்கும் மேற்பட்ட ஆர்டிகிள்ஸ், ரிசர்ச் பேப்பர் ஒர்க்ஸ், இவைகளையெல்லாம் என்னுடைய 8 சந்நியாசிகள் கொண்ட குழு ஆராய்ந்து வகுத்து தொகுத்து கீழடியில் நாணயங்கள் எவ்வாறு இருந்தன என்பதில் துவங்கி சிந்து சமவெளியில் எவ்வாறு இருந்தன என்பது வரை பல்வேறு ஆராய்ச்சிகள் செய்து இது சம்பந்தமான நாலேஜ் தொல்பொருள் இயலாளர்கள் இன்டர்நெட்லையும் புக்ஸாவும் பப்ளிஷ் பண்ணியிருக்கிறதுக்காக அவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி. நாங்கள் எங்கெங்க இருந்தெல்லாம் இன்ஸ்பிரேஷன் எடுத்திருக்கோம், எங்கெங்க இருந்தெல்லாம் அறிவை சேகரித்தோம் அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு லிஸ்ட்டை போட்டு அவங்க எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி செலுத்தி இருக்கோம். எங்களுடைய எக்கனாமிக் பாலிசி டாக்குமெண்ட்ல அந்த 56 ஹிந்து தேசங்களிலும் இருந்த நாணய முறையையும் பொருளாதார கொள்கைகளையும் அது சார்ந்த அறிவையும் மறுமலர்ச்சி செய்து லெஜிட்டிமேட்டா மாத்தி ஃபங்க்ஷனல் சிஸ்டமா மாத்துறதுக்கான ஒரு சிறு முயற்சி தான் இந்த கைலாயத்தின் ரிசர்வ் வங்கி. பரமசிவனின் பாதங்களில் நாங்கள் சமர்ப்பிக்கின்ற பரமசிவன் பாதத்திற்கு, பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளுக்கு நாங்கள் செய்கின்ற சிறிய சேவை இந்த வேலை சனாதன இந்து தர்மத்தை புனரமைப்பதற்காக எங்களுடைய சிறிய பக்தி பணி. பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் காலடியில் நாங்கள் அர்ப்பணிக்கும் சிறிய இந்த பக்தி சேவை கணபதியின் பேரருளால் பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் காலடியில் இதை சமர்ப்பிக்கின்றோம். கைலாயத்தின் பொருளாதார கொள்கை, நாணயங்கள் எல்லாமே தயாராகிவிட்டன. விநாயக சதுர்த்தி அன்று அவைகள் சடங்கு முறையாக புனிதமான இந்து மதத்தின் சடங்குகள் மற்றும் கிரியைகள் செய்து அவை உலகத்திற்கு அறிமுகப்படுத்தப்படும். அதை நடைமுறையாக பிராக்டிக்கல் லிவிங் சிஸ்டமா மாத்துறதுக்கு இன்னும் சில நாட்கள் எடுக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஆனால் விநாயக சதுர்த்தி அன்று அதை அறிமுகப்படுத்துகின்றோம். கேளுங்கள். ஹிந்து மதத்திலே ஹிந்து மதத்தில் தங்கத்திற்கு உயரிய மதிப்பு மட்டுமல்லாமல் தெய்வீகமான மதிப்பு அளிக்கப்படுகின்றது. நாட் ஜஸ்ட் ப்ரீஷியஸ் மெட்டல் ஆர் வேல்யூபிள், இட் இஸ் சேக்ரட். இந்து மதத்தில் தங்கத்திற்கு விலை சார்ந்த உயரிய மதிப்பு மட்டுமல்லாமல் தெய்வீகம் சார்ந்த புனிதமான ஒரு பொருளாக அது அங்கீகரிக்கப்படுகிறது. பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளையே ஸ்வர்ணமயானாம் என்று வர்ணிக்கின்றோம். அன்னை மகாலட்சுமியை ஹிரண்யவர்ணாம் என்று வர்ணிக்கின்றோம். தங்கத்திற்கு தெய்வீகமான சாக்ரட் ஸ்டேட்டஸ் அளிக்கப்பட்டிருப்பதனால் கைலாசத்தின் எல்லா நாணயங்களும் கரன்சியும் தங்கத்திலேயே பிரிண்ட் செய்யப்படும், தங்கத்திலேயே அவை உருவாக்கப்படும். ஒரு தோலா தங்கம் ஒரு பொற்காசு. கைலாசத்தினுடைய கரன்சியோட பேர் தமிழிலே பொற்காசு என்றும் ஆங்கிலத்திலே கைலாஷியன் டாலர் என்றும் சம்ஸ்கிருதத்திலே ஸ்வர்ண முத்ரை அல்லது ஸ்வர்ண புஷ்பம் என்றும் அழைக்கப்படும். ஒரு தோலா தங்கம் எடை கொண்ட காசு ஒரு பொற்காசு என்று அழைக்கப்படும். ஒரு தோலா அப்படிங்கிறது 11.6638038 கிராம். மாடர்ன் டே கால்குலேஷன் படி ஒரு தோலா தங்கம் என்பது 11.6638038 கிராம். ஒரு தோலா தங்கம் ஒரு பொற்காசு. உதாரணத்துக்கு இந்த ஒரு பொற்காசை ஒரே ஒரு மாதிரியில் நாங்கள் அமைக்கவில்லை. அந்த எடையை மாத்திரம் நிரந்தரமாக வைத்து 20க்கும் மேற்பட்ட வடிவமைப்புகளிலே, உதாரணத்துக்கு பாண்டிய நாட்டில் எனக்கு கருவழியாக சோழ பரம்பரையின் அருளும் குரு வழியாக பாண்டிய பரம்பரையின் அருளும் கிடைத்திருப்பதனால் சோழ பாண்டிய வம்சத்தின் மீது எனக்கு மிகுந்த அன்பும் ஈடுபாடும் பக்தியும் உண்டு. அதனால கீழடி முதல் சிந்து சமவெளி வரை நம்முடைய நாணயங்கள் எப்படி இருந்தனவோ, குப்தர் காலத்தில், கம்போடிய தேசத்தில், இந்த மாதிரி பல நாடுகளிலிருந்தும் அந்த மாடல்ஸ் எல்லாம், மாதிரி படங்கள் இன்டர்நெட்ல இருந்தும் ரிசர்ச் பண்ணி மற்ற புத்தகங்களிலிருந்தும் பார்த்து படித்து கலெக்ட் பண்ணி தெரிந்து கொண்டு அதே மாடல்ல இப்போ ஒரு காசு, ஒரு பொற்காசு 20-30 வகைகளில் வடிவமைத்துள்ளோம். கிராம் மட்டும்தான், எடை மட்டும்தான் ஸ்டாண்டர்ட் ஒரு தோலா. ஆனா மாதிரிகள் சிலது விநாயகர் உருவம் தாங்கி, சிலது நந்தியம்பெருமானுடைய உருவம் தாங்கி, சிலது சிவபெருமானுடைய உருவம் தாங்கி, as close to the ancient coins as possible. நம்முடைய பாரம்பரியமான இந்து மதத்தின் 56 தேசங்களிலும் புழக்கத்தில் இருந்து வந்த அந்த நாணயங்களுக்கு எவ்வளவு நெருக்கமாக முடியுமோ அவ்வளவு நெருக்கமாக அவைகளை சார்ந்து, அவைகளில் எவ்வளவு சிமிலாரிட்டியும் நெருக்கமுமாக செய்ய முடியுமோ அவ்வளவு அமைத்திருக்கின்றோம். சில இடங்கள்ல மட்டும் அந்த இறைவனுடைய வடிவங்களை தெளிவா தெரிகிற மாதிரி அது போன்ற அந்த செயல்களை மட்டும்தான் செஞ்சிருக்கோம். So as close as possible and inspired by the 56 Hindu nations currency, 56 நாடுகளின் இந்து மதம் சார்ந்த பொருளாதார கொள்கை மற்றும் நாணய அமைப்புகளை புனரமைப்பு செய்து, திரும்ப திரும்ப சொல்றேன், நான் புரட்சியாளன் அல்ல, புனர் அமைப்பாளன். ஐ எம் நாட் ரிஃபார்மர், ஐ எம் ரிவைவர். எனக்கு எந்த புரட்சியின் மீதும் நம்பிக்கை இல்லை. இந்து மதத்தை புனரமைப்பதன் மீதும் மட்டும்தான் நம்பிக்கை இருப்பதனால் நான் புரட்சி செய்ய வரவில்லை, இந்து மதத்தை புனரமைக்க வந்திருக்கின்றேன். அந்த செயலை ஸ்ரத்தையோடு உலகத்தின் எங்கோ ஒரு மூலையில் அமர்ந்து கொண்டு செய்வேன். எக்கனாமிக் பாலிசிஸ், ஸ்ட்ராட்டஜிஸ், இது எல்லாவற்றையும் கூட மிக தெளிவாக வகுத்திருக்கின்றோம். 1 காசு, 2 காசு, 3 காசு, 4 காசு, 5 காசு மற்றும் 1/4 காசு, அரை காசு என்கின்ற யூனிட்லெல்லாம் செஞ்சிருக்கோம். தன்னுடைய சுய எடையினாலேயே அது மதிப்புடையதாக இருக்கும். நம்ம ஹிந்து எக்கனாமிக் பிரின்சிபிளே அதுதான். சென்ட்ரலைஸ்டு பாடி இல்லாம தன்னுடைய மதிப்பினாலேயே, தன்னுடைய எடையினாலேயே மதிப்புடைய நாணய முறையாகத்தான் நம்முடைய நாணயங்கள் இருந்து வந்திருக்கின்றன. அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் பண்டமாற்று முறை இருந்து வந்திருக்கிறது. கைலாயத்தில் பண்டமாற்று முறையையும் புனரமைக்கின்றோம். கிரெயின்ஸ், தானியங்கள் சார்ந்த பண்டமாற்று முறை. இது மாதிரி 56 தேசங்களிலும் என்னென்ன விதமான பொருளாதார கொள்கைகள், நாணய அமைப்புகள் இருந்ததோ அவை எல்லாவற்றையும் வகுத்து தொகுத்து புனரமைப்பதற்கான சிறு முயற்சிதான் இந்த கைலாயத்தின் ரிசர்வ் வங்கி. விநாயக சதுர்த்தி அன்று சடங்கு ரீதியாக உலகத்திற்கு அறிமுகப்படுத்துகின்றோம். இது நடைமுறையாக பிராக்டிக்கல் பர்பஸ்ல வர்றதுக்கு சில நாட்கள் எடுக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இந்த மாதிரி பட்ஜெட் போடுறாங்க இல்லையா, மாதிரி சட்டசபை நடத்துறாங்க இல்லையா, அது மாதிரி ஒரு மாதிரி இந்து கம்யூனிட்டியை எங்கேயாவது ஒரு உலகத்தோட ஒரு மூலையிலையாவது செஞ்சு வச்சிடணும்னு ரொம்ப நாளா கடும் உழைப்போடு கூடிய முயற்சியை செய்து கொண்டிருந்தோம். பரம்பொருள் பரமசிவ கணபதியின் அருளாலும் பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் பேரருளாலும் கைலாயத்தின் எல்லா தெய்வங்களின் அருளாலும் இப்பொழுது அது நிஜமாகி இருக்கின்றது. நீங்க யார் இந்து மதத்தினுடைய பொருளாதார கொள்கைகள், கருத்துக்கள் அல்லது நாணய அமைப்புகள் பற்றி எந்த அறிவு அல்லது சஜஷன்ஸ், கருத்து அல்லது அட்வைசஸ் கருத்து, அறிவு, அட்வைசஸ் எதை அளிக்க நினைத்தாலும் மிகுந்த நன்றியோடு அவைகளை நாங்கள் ஏற்றுக்கொள்ளுகின்றோம். நீங்கள் எங்களுக்கு இமெயில் அனுப்பினால், contact@kailasa.org இமெயில் அனுப்பினால் உங்களுடைய பெயரை நன்றியோடு தெரிவித்து அக்னாலஜ் பண்ணி நீங்கள் எங்களுக்கு கொடுக்குற சஜஷன்ஸை இந்த எங்களுடைய எக்கனாமிக் பாலிசிஸில் இன்கார்பரேட் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஒரே ஒரு விஷயம்தான், அவைகள் இந்து மதம் சார்ந்தது என்பதற்கான ப்ரூஃபை தயவு செஞ்சு அனுப்புங்க. ஏன்னா இந்த இந்து மதத்தினுடைய 56 தேசங்களிலே கடைபிடிக்கப்பட்ட பொருளாதார கொள்கை, நாணயம் இவைகளெல்லாம் புனரமைக்கப்பட வேண்டும் என்று விரும்புகின்றோம். எங்காவது உலகத்தின் ஒரு மூலையிலாவது இவைகளெல்லாம் ஒரு பிராக்டிசிங், லிவிங் எக்ஸாம்பிளா இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஃபங்க்ஷனல் சிஸ்டமா இருக்கணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். காலப்போக்கில் இந்துக்களுக்கு இழைக்கப்பட்ட மிகப்பெரிய கொடுமை நம்முடைய பொருளாதார கொள்கைகள், நம்முடைய நாணய அமைப்புகள் எல்லாமே டிஸ்ஃபங்க்ஷனலா போயிருச்சு. இதெல்லாம் ஃபங்க்ஷனல் சிஸ்டம்ங்கிற கான்ஃபிடென்ஸை நாமெல்லாம் இழக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டோம். எங்காவது ஒரு இடத்திலாவது, உலகத்தின் ஏதோ ஒரு மூலையிலாவது இது எல்லாமே ஃபங்க்ஷனல் சிஸ்டம்னு ஒரு மாடல் கம்யூனிட்டி பண்ணி வச்சிடணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். அதற்காக உழைக்கின்றேன், உழைத்து கொண்டே இருப்பேன். பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் பேரருளால், மகா கணபதி பரமசிவ கணபதியின் அருளால், பரமசிவ பரம்பொருளின் துணை கொண்டு செய்தே தீருவோம். உண்மையில் செய்துவிட்டோம். ஒவ்வொன்றாக உலகத்திற்கு பகிர்ந்து கொள்ள துவங்குகின்றேன். இந்து மதத்தின் மீது விருப்பம் கொண்ட எல்லா அன்பர்களும் இந்த முயற்சியை வாழ்த்துவீர்கள் என்று நிச்சயமாக எனக்கு தெரியும். என்றென்றும் உங்களுடைய அன்பும் ஆதரவும் எங்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய உற்சாகமும் பலமும் உத்வேகமும் தருகின்றது. மற்ற கொள்கைகள் மற்றும் நாணயங்கள் ஆகியவற்றை விநாயக சதுர்த்தி அன்று வெளியிடுகின்றோம். So now with this, we will have now Paramashiva Ganas session. All the committed E-Kailasians, Brahmana, Varna, Kshatriya, Brahmana, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Shudra, all 4 Varnas can attend the E-Kailasians meeting. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhat by the Saivam, the state, space, powers, being, superconsciousness, and Kailasa of Paramashiva. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. The eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वरा भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूतद्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमानछत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराजपाण्ड्यमहाराजगुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ 93 गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ 33 गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासनपीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत 64 योगिनी मण्डित 64 सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्रतम अष्टोत्तरसहस्र श्री अटलपीठाधीश्वर धर्ममुक्तिस्वर्गपुरस्वर्णपीठ त्रयोविंश गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्रीकैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्रीकैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य सच्चिदानन्द प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय